Afternoon for baseball here north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Mariners will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Ryan Borucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's D. Gordon now. He will lead this one off today.
Gordon.
Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it. Davis makes the play, one away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
Now at the plate, number 23. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one. And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Settling in now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Travis has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Number 50, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 49.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
All even now, 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box now, Devin Travis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll check in here at 256. 5 homers and 25 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's another 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Brendan Rodgers. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. He's set, and the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The set, and this is down below the knee.
Here, he's going to put that good position to do some damage in this first inning.
The 3-1 hit softly on the ground to third. Healy scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Number 23 in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Blue Jays held in check. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Mariners have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball. But people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the low. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be. He could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And the count will be full. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Justin Smoke now as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Justin Smoke.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone up into the second deck. A solo thus far as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Batting fifth. No left
So
fielder.
that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a
Hernandez.
look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 27 homers, and 61 RBIs. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. No outs, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively.
Batting
And guys,
seventh.
the things I want you to
The
focus on
shortstop.
today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Digging in now, Brendan Rodgers. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Rodgers, a native Floridian. This is his first year at the big league level. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 misses. Ball two.
That's inside.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Back up the middle. Beckham ranging up the middle. Speared on the dive. He is out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 10.
In now, Reese McGuire. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. From the belt, the pitch, swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Digging in, number 39. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. And the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Tom Murphy. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 3-1. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Hernandez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Coming to the plate now, number 30. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, D. Gordon.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First delivery to him on the way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. Three and 2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. Number 23 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Into the box, number 23. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Now a move over to first. And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Mariners strike back to tie things on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading
Into the
up for
box,
Toronto,
Jonathan Davis,
the center
as we
fielder,
move on to the bottom
number
of inning
49.
number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Murphy. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 13. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Now another 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Ready for another chance. Number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman, number 23.
And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in the switch hitter,
Leading
Justin
up for
Smoke.
Toronto,
He got a hold of one
the
and
first
went
baseman,
yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Santana is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Digging in to Oscar Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees. Strike one. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters.
7.
And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s. 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Standing in, Brendan Rodgers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Vero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Vero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 28 on the season, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Davis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in, Devin Travis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. On, he pops it up. Coming in is Haniger. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the passed ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Beckham waits on it. And that's the third out. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
The third.
Thank you, Heidi.
Ryan Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Tim Beckham.
In now, Tim Beckham. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pitch on the way. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two
Now
at-bats. Both of them
number
hit on the
39.
absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, number 39, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Guerrero is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike 1. Beckham is off of first with 2 away. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Mariners leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Matt Wisler, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Matt Wisler.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Santana is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Whistler has pitched just under 60 innings, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping into the box, Justin Smoak. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Coming to the plate now, number 30. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup called strike 1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Grichuk is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, D. Gordon. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready once again, number 23. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two out, nobody on. Hard liner to center field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. No hits to this point.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 7.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Popped him up. Number 23 has got it, and the side is retired. pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Mitch Haniger.
Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That evens it up 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Haniger gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Hunter Wood comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 54, Hunter Wood.
Ryan Healy will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. On the ground to 3rd. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jason Bradford gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Grichuk. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
0-1 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Jonathan Davis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bradford, a 6'1" right-hander who was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
This is popped up. Number 23 over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Standing in, Devin Travis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 27.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From the stretch. Fastball well outside. Grichuk, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now to the plate, Tim Beckham. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Tim Beckham.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and one the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen.
Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Derek Law gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Stepping into the box, number 39. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Travis has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Now at the plate, Tom Murphy, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So stepping in, number 30. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 1-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Davis looks up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Yanked hard but foul to the right. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 3. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 13. He singled his last time up.
The designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The M's are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Santana going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 5-3. Stepping in now, Justin Smoke, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Base is empty here with nobody out. 3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 3-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's set and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Brendan Rodgers. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 10.
Stepping in, Reese McGuire. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Smoke leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's now 5-3 Toronto. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
51. Ken.
At the plate, number 23. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Now batting.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 1 out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Domingo Santana. And he lays off there, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. Last chance for the Mariners. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ryan Borucki earned his 9th win of the year. Number 50 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his 31st of the campaign.